Well, good morning, folks. It's Friday morning. The 25th already. Could you believe it's almost May? Yeah. Well, it's got a gentle rain going out there this morning. Supposed to have like a ½ inch in the next 24 hours. I think it didn't rain, hasn't rained that much yet beforehand. But well, welcome rain. I was needing a break. Got a lot of inside stuff to do. Think about getting Red out, and so I can get a free car wash because she's getting pretty dusty. And got the new shocks. Hood shocks came in for Harley 1. Could set it out in the sun, or out there in the sun. Rain also. Got a little layer of dust on it. And so go up there and get the Harley 2 in between rain. I'm going to take it over to we got a body shop that's just a couple miles from me, a few miles, and I'm going to take it over there and get a quote of getting it done. Little boy that did Harley 1 did a really good job and everything, but he just started business on himself there now. Matter of fact, it wouldn't hurt to get that out, but anyway, I'm going to run it over there and get a quote over there. He told me he would do it for, I think, $2,500. That's putting those other doors on and basically painting this side, fixing this fender. Got a little crease right there in that fender, and a little bit back there. The rocker panels aren't as bad as they was on Harley 1, so I think he could, they can fix those. And it's got a little spot down here that they could fix. And so I figured, well, it's not going to hurt to take it over there, get a quote from him, because and I don't blame him. He's got started his own business in there now full time, and he's got to be making money. So I understand. So he's going to take the insurance jobs and stuff first, once it makes him the most money. He knows at $2,500 he's not going to make, any time he puts his time in there, as much as he can as an insurance job. So we'll do that. Let's get on the golf cart. Came down at 9 o'clock. Battery was dead. I'm going to have to rethink these batteries on this camera. Need a pocket full of them or something. Need more of them. And I need put like cigarette lighters on the golf cart here, and on the some of the equipment, so I can keep stuff charged up and stuff, because battery lasts about 39 minutes. If you notice some of my videos, a whole lot of them are 39 minutes and 30 seconds or something like that, exactly. And that's when the batteries go dead. So I need to order some more batteries, ways of keeping them charged up. I got 12 volt available, there in the excavator so I could put a cigarette adapter and stuff in there. The batteries are expensive. So anyway, I come down here at 9 o'clock last night and stoked up the fire, and you could tell it did it. It was the perfect time because it was time. Well, you can see how she looks up there. My plans was I got that beech there cut up in 2 logs. I'm going to put that on the sawmill. I've heard that it's very, very pretty. That stump there, I got it loose, and my plans was, see, that was just all, it's just like jello. Luckily I got wide tracks there on that, and it would walk up on there and everything, but you get to pulling on a stump or something like that, you just work yourself like quicksand down in it. So I had to be real careful. Once I got down, you know, a foot and a half or whatever, I had to go ahead and reposition myself and get back up on top. So it's hard over there, so I knew I could go ahead and pull that stump out. My plans was, I had that great big old tree up there and I just ran out of time. So my plans was to get those logs hauled up to the top and then get that stump out of there, and then I wanted to get up there before it rained because it's ponding up there, and I don't know what that is in there, if there's a spring or something in there, but you can see that slope on that thing, and that should be draining out. I don't understand, so it's not making any sense. I wish now, while I was up there, instead of, see, I patted it and kind of leveled it all so it would run off, any water would run off. I wish now I would have went ahead and just cut a trench from the center of it, come all the way down to that spot right there that would be into that ditch. And that way it would keep that drain from up there, plus it would help each side of that hopefully drain out. There's something underneath there that's retaining that water. I can't figure it out, but that would have told me what it was if I would have went ahead and took that out. My plans are right now is I'm going to put that back once it dries up, because I got all the weight off of it. Got a couple of little trees right there. I'm going to take that other big tree off, that other beech over there, because it's hanging on there. And I'd like to keep that big old beech up there, because it's such a pretty tree now that I got it all cleaned out away from there. So I'm hoping that I could, it must be hanging on there somehow, because you know that tree, that's a lot of weight, and there isn't nothing hardly there. I had one tree stump that I took out of there that actually had a tap root. The rest of them, all the roots are just around the outside. So I'm hoping, what I'm planning on doing now, I don't have enough dirt up there to bring that down, fill that in. That is a big, vast area. So my plans are, once this dries up, I can get in there and I'll just flop that stuff right back up on there, and then I'll walk it, put a layer in there, 8, 10 inches, 12 inches, and walk it in with the excavator, and then go ahead and put another layer in there and eventually put all that back. I think it'll hold, because basically it's going to be maintaining itself. I might keep those root wads there and bury them down here in the toe, down there in the bottom, and I could save some of those logs, which I should have thought about that instead of burn them. But anyway, and put a bury something down here at the toe of the creek to help hold that up there. If I have to, I can take down these trees here. You know, they're just scraggly trees. They're really, shoot, I forgot the name of them, hackleberry. And they bleed sap really bad certain times of the year. And I could do away with these. And that way I could put this back into that ditch, gain my area back, and I believe that would hold it. So let's check out the fire. These trees here, I plan on putting on the mill. If you see that mark in the middle of that tree, that means there's metal in there. So I don't know if I'll mill that up or not. I will. But I'm glad I came on down at 9 o'clock last night. Well, it was 9:15. And stacked this back up. Which looks like I need to do that again. Figured more of that stump would have burnt. Because, yeah, I need to go ahead and stack that up a little bit more, because it was scattered way the heck down there, way the heck up here, and it was just going to burn out. So yeah, I need to go ahead and put them. That's the thing about those root wads. You put them root wads in there and see what it does. It holds it up, so it's not going to burn. Rather, if you just had the regular log in there. So let's go ahead and get it started. Let it warm up a bit. Rain coming in. I don't think it's going to be a major rain. You know, I'm pretty proud of my big yellow friend here. I knew about it for a couple years, sitting over there in the weeds, but I never did go look at it because, well, a couple of reasons. One thing, I didn't think I really needed an excavator, and another reason was I just figured he was going to want way too much money for it. Right on full. She don't use a bit of oil. I'm planning on changing it again here soon. Wanted to get it up there and check the air conditioning and find out why it's not working. Evidently I got a line loose, connection loose somewhere. It lost the freon because it was working last fall. So it's got a slow leak in it, or it could be an electrical issue. The compressor's not kicking on, so I think I might go ahead, because I don't know how much it's going to rain. I know it's going to be too wet, so I think I'll go ahead and get it on up to the shop so I can be close to electric. Did I turn that on? Yep. little bit. See if we can go up on top of the hill. Yeah, and I kind of welcome the rain. For one thing, I need a break. I need to do a lot of inside work. I need to finish up that roll-off truck. Trying to get it listed and sold. I thought about keeping it the paint it black, but you know, all the Harleys around and whatever, but I don't need it. And I'm going to have Fords, and I need a Ford. So this all set up here. It's not going to hurt nothing. That you can see that I was planning on cutting that tree up. It's yellow poplar, but you can see in the center there that it's got metal in it, and metal and a sawmill does not work together. So yeah, that walnut there, well, it's on the other side, they're not any good. So keep those root wads and stuff. That was a pretty good sized tree there. But you see that? That's giving an indication like there's 4 nails in that thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like somebody just drove a nail in it for some reason. So, but anyway, that thing split as I was coming up through there. So, no big deal. So I might put it aside. It's good and long, and use it for my chalk down there. Because it hasn't rained much, I wouldn't have been able to go up that hill. It would have been greasier than snot. Check that field out. They just sprayed that yesterday morning, and it killed everything that quick. I like to find, I'm going to try to find out what it is so I can see if I can get some for my fence rows and stuff. Although that mixture that I mixed up last time, when it's been over a month, it didn't turn green yet. I'm going to get under a tree here. That'll give me time to do that. GoPro stop recording.